Today's event centers around a theme: opportunities, how freshers can leverage adversity for career success. That is not just timely, but also when embarking on their professional journey. As you step into the professional world, you will quickly realize that it is a landscape of unexpected challenges and relentless competition. The transition from academic life to professional environment can be daunting. You may encounter obstacles such as the need to adapt to new technologies, the pressure to perform in high stakes.
I request Sir focuses on deploying HR strategies and operations that underpin the organizational dynamics and growth. With a steadfast commitment in providing robust HR solutions, Sir's team has fostered a culture that propels and innovates in financial and technological services.
Now, I request Sudhi Sidhu, sir, on the dais. Sir has over 17 years plus experience in human resources. Sudhi, sir, is a seasoned HR leader who specializes in developing effective HR and startups and SMEs. Currently working as a senior human resources manager at Tech Vedika. He is the leading provider of innovative software solutions. Thanks for joining us, sir. Now, I request Kamila Siva ma'am onto the dais. She is a seasoned HR professional with over 17 years of experience in human resources and experience management, currently serving as an HR business partner and leading customer satisfaction and net promoter system initiative with a prominent data-centered organization. Ma'am has proven track record of driving successful HR programs to areas of expertise include employee engagement, performance management, talent strategy, leadership development, success planning, employee wellness, and reward management.
A dynamic lady who leads her way as an example. May I request Ms. Preeti Galila, HR Manager from Amazon, onto the dais.
Now, has 14 years plus experience of multi-phased expertise in human resources, contributing to success of dynamic and innovative product-based organizations. Throughout her career, she has demonstrated proficiency across the center of HR spectrum.
Now, I call upon our dearest sir, the Vice Chancellor of Guru Nanak University and the Managing Director of Guru Nanak Institute, Dr. H.S. Saini sir on the dais. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Let us rise to our feet and open our hearts as the students of Guru Nanak institutions render the soul-stirring one-way mantram. Let the music fill the air and invoke the spirit of patriotism within us.
జరపాలా అది ఒకసారి అక్కడ నుంచి కనిపే జరపండి ఆడికి
Our next speaker is a beacon of innovation, a trailblazer who has carved a niche for himself in the tech industry. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Krishna Teja, the founder of Promotional. Sir, we're all here.
Yeah, very good morning. Good morning. That's a very, very warm welcome. Thank you all. I would like to extend my sincere thanks for Guru Nanak College, Mr. Saini Garu, for accepting and hosting this event. And I would like to extend my sincere gratitude and thanks to Mr. Vinay Chopra Garu to accept and host such a beautiful and a big event. And also all the panelists, all the guests who have come a long way to make sure that they give you a lot of insights from the industry so that you are better equipped for the future. So let me take a point to introduce Pressure Board. We have been already associated with Guru Nanak institutions wherein we are helping the community, the student community in upskilling primarily for the placements. So we are a placement and training company, and for the corporates, we are more of an assessment tool, wherein we are operating with about 20 full-fledged clients who hire through Pressure Board platform. And now we are spreading our wings to the college community. As of today, we are operating with about 400 colleges and universities in both AP and Telangana. And we host and organize a series of events, not just placement activities, but also some activities which inspire and help people innovate in whatever the domain they're working on, right? So one such activity is this HR Campus Connect, wherein we bring the industry leaders in the HR domain to share their insights on various topics, so that it's a great platform for the students to directly interact with these industry leaders and get a real exposure. This is one such initiative what we have started, and we already hosted about 4 such events, and this is a flagship 5th event in Guru Nanak Institution, and of course we look forward for more such activities. The second initiative which we are actively doing is Inspire to Innovate, wherein we invite founders of different companies who have actually started from Telugu states. You might have seen big companies, TCS, Wipro, Infosys, and a lot of people do aspire to join these companies. But let me remind you, there are n number of little known companies who are actually initiated by people hailing from Hyderabad or maybe from Telangana and AP. These are the people who have gone really big, but definitely not in the media radar. Therefore, we thought it's a wonderful opportunity to connect the people who have started the company. That's where we do something called as Inspire to Innovate, wherein we bring the person who has started the company so that it can inspire at least a small fragment of the students to become entrepreneurship. So that is one more big vertical which we do it on behalf of Pressure Board. And I definitely look forward to host one more event in the lines of founders and entrepreneurship. Alright? So I personally want to thank everybody who has been sitting here. It will be a long haul, probably another 2 to 3 hours. A lot of insights, a lot of Q&A. So anything you have in your mind with respect to hiring, with respect to technology, with respect to new things which are coming up in the industry, make a list of questions so that you can actually learn from these industry leaders. So once again, thank you, all the people who have come forward here, and thank you for Guru Nanak Colleges for hosting this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I must say, Pressure Board has really acted as a friendly guide for us, and We are definitely waiting for the Inspire to Innovate program. I'm really excited for it. And since you promised us a space for questioning and understanding our requirements. Next up, we have a man whose leadership has been the wind beneath the wings of Guru Nanak University and Guru Nanak institutions. He has stood the ship with unmatched expertise and a vision that knows no bounds. It is an honor to invite Dr. H.S. Saini sir, the Vice Chancellor of Guru Nanak University and the Managing Director of Guru Nanak Institution to address the gathering. Sir, the stage is all yours.
Very good morning to the dear students. I take the opportunity to welcome today's esteemed panel of guests, Mr. Sudhir from Tech Vedika. Okay, I must explain the name Tech Vedika. It's interesting. It looks like an Indian company only, isn't it? The Vedas are involved in name, Vedas. And second is Kavita Shiva from Control S Data Exchanges. We have long-time relationship with Control S. And as I feel that I was using computers 35 years back. My first time when I started using computer in year 1988, first time I used computer, we had WordStar, a word processor. We have a Microsoft Word with a WordStar. And we used to press Control and S for saving the data, isn't it? Maybe the founder has copied it. Control S is for basically saving your file in WordStar or maybe your DOS. Disk operating system. Your old timers. So very innovative name by Indians. Of course, I welcome Vinay Pupula sir from the bold Nix Doris. I was talking to him that around 30 years back, I used printers from Siemens Nixdorf. And it is one of the niche companies. I was thinking it's a Japanese company. It told me it's a German company. So that time technology was rare. We were hardly having any access. Computers were very expensive. Printers were very expensive. First time when I used laser printer, it was very expensive. One page used to be very expensive. Printing. So that time, company like Nixdorf and used to be there to supply us the equipment in the universities. Welcome Preeti Madam from Ample Logic. So I think she is full of logic. Where is she? Ample Logic. Again, it's a very innovative name. And especially and then Mr. Teja, who already addressed you from Fresher Board. You can understand that from the name itself, but he may be doing something related to maybe hiring and something related to placement training kind of thing. You will understand. Very innovative and very encouraging that so many Indian companies are coming into foreign. They are competing with each other. Indians have now learned a better entrepreneurship. Though Indians have been entrepreneurs since ancient times, but during my time when I was a student, we hardly had any opportunities in the corporate. Like tractor was from Mahindra, a company which was existing. It was basically Mahindra and Mahindra. Now it was Muhammad and Mahindra from Lahore. So they migrated to India and Muhammad and Mahindra that side, Mahindra and Mahindra came this side. I used first time tractor from Mahindra and Mahindra and scooter from Bajaj Chetak. Bajaj. Now you can see it's a big company and we used to book the scooter 6 months before for buying one scooter. We used to wait for 6 months after depositing money for delivery of the scooter. This is what I did myself. But later on I got well in field very easily. The industrial development took place. Purpose of my telling you these things is that industrial revolution has come in India, and icing on the cake is that IT industry entered into India. With the entry of IT industry, The SOPs, procedures, way of working, it got revolutionized. New brains, we had to interact with the West. While developing a software, our people need to interact with the West. Now we have only 4 motors, like existing in the country. It's a German company again. So the technology started coming from the West, and people who knew English, they were better in understanding and talking to the people from West, engineers as well as the corporate professionals from the West. This is where the communication skills came into the picture. That if you are better in communication with the people from the Western world in English, then you can understand their requirements and you can understand their business in a better way. And you can perform better at the place of work. So this is today's world, today's job market, but I see a variety of skills are required. Not only communication skills, you need to be a decision maker, you need to be a smart personality, you need to be a team player. So their demands are increasing. You can't work in isolation. Every small project is involving number of people. So you need to be team player, you need to have the management skills in you, and also you need to have the commitment, time management, so that you can deliver. So these are the things which kept on evolving from time to time, and today's students need to know so many skills, need to have so many skills to be successful and to grab the opportunity in the corporate. And my hats off to those guys who have created unicorns in India, unicorns in the companies who have been very, very successful. You can see the startups. You can witness good number of startups like one boat is there, speaker is there, all that they deal with. Some this smartphone companies, so many other products have come which are basically indigenous but India made only. And like a fresher boat, so many enthusiasts are there who are venturing, and it's full of risk. I told you in the morning. Then if you go to Tea Hub and ask them for the success stories are very few, failure stories are many. But these people are very bold and they are very courageous. They are venturing into such kind of ventures. Another thing we'd like to say, the career is not a 1 month or 2 months or 1 year or 2 month proposition. It's a long term. I started my career in 1988. I did my master's in 1987 from University of Chandigarh. That time there were hardly any jobs. I used to see the newspaper for a job. But at the same time there was shortage of skilled people also. Now there are too many jobs are also there, but too many people are available who are the job seekers. Like in India, we have almost 3 lakhs of opportunities every year which are coming in, new opportunities. I studied in some report, I don't remember, but this is a approximate figure. Sometimes they are lesser also, based on the pandemic, where less opportunities were there. But 15 lakhs plus around 15 lakhs plus engineers are being produced from Indian universities and Indian institutes. You can understand the availability of the job seekers, and then you can understand how many jobs are available. So many students go abroad also in finding a suitable career. But industry now needs, they are the kings. They need the students who are bright, who have the skills, who are very good at the place of work. So they want the best. At the same time, the competition is increasing. I haven't seen much change in the salary structure for the last few years. Salaries are same, inflation is increasing. My suggestion to my friends will be that just take my words to the other company that, there was scrolling on social media, one of the leading companies like Accenture, they offer 3 lakhs of package and everybody, Accenture, sorry for the name. One of the leading software companies, not Accenture, they offer 3 lakhs package and they were told worldwide. This is what. So this narrow phase of the industry going in, I can see for last few years There is no significant improvement in the results, quarterly results of the software companies. Their growth is not that much. Also, their layoffs are there. They are cutting their costs. So life for the one who is job seeker is becoming more and more difficult. But in this competitive world, you have to be ready. And keeping that in the mind, Mr. Vijay Chopra and his team is always enthusiastic to introduce the dignitaries from the industry to guide the students, invite them, share their views so that you get the real insight, what is required from you, how you should get prepared for the future challenges. And today with us in the series, the second program in third program in last few months. And many more programs I am expecting for them to connect with the industry and understand from them what are the requirements, prepare our students so that they can face the challenges. They grab the opportunities. Also, I encourage you because we are developing ecosystem for internal startups at the campus. So please join hands with us and we will provide you all possible guidance. And today I wish you all the best. I hope it is going to be great learning for all of you to understand the industry requirements, and this is called the bridging the gap. So thank you so much for listening to me. And also I thank my esteemed guests today for being with us. I am sure with their blessings, with their words, with their speeches, my students will really learn and they will become more and more serious to find a suitable candidate. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir has started up his address by, connecting us with the industrial revolution which is ongoing. And sir has emphasized how it is important to be skill-centric in the industry in order to survive. And communication skills is a must. And sir also emphasized all of us to grab an opportunity at the first glance. And as we know, we've all been hearing about success stories, but then there are more failure stories than success. Starting off his career in 1988 and looking at the trends, sir has compared between both the eras, like how there was a shortage of jobs now and how there were shortage of skill set back then. And I must say, 15 lakh engineers produced and all of us being job seekers, that is something which we must change over here. And thank you very much, sir, for your inspirational words, and we're glad to have you. Now, we have few videos being played by Ms. Swati ma'am.
Welcome to First Academy, the abroad education company that's different from everyone else. The only company to put your dreams ahead of everything else. We are not the usual consultancy that sells you a university to gain commissions. We are the dream catchers that put you into the world's top universities. Let that be Harvard or Berkeley, Brown or Northwestern. We can help you realize your dream, just as we did for so many others. Meet Samyukta, a research scholar at a university in Michigan, who, thanks to First Academy, has secured a 100% scholarship along with a yearly stipend of $18,000 US. Then there's Akhil with a scholarship of 1 crore rupees from Johns Hopkins University. How do we do this? Our 24 years of experience in building scholarship-worthy profiles, coupled with a team of dedicated trainers that help students score their best, is our secret to success. The best in the world call us the best. Our excellence, knowledge, and commitment have been certified by the University of Cambridge, Yale, Arizona State University, the British Council, and more. We are a team that also offers books on IELTS, GRE, OET, and the SAT. Books that are loved by students across the world.
I would recommend First Academy to each and every aspirant who wants to study abroad
to go to the university of your dreams, there is no better starting point than First Academy.
ఏమన్నావు ఏమన్నావు సరే
We now turn the spotlight onto our first panel discussion of the day. This is where the rubber meets the road. Folks, our panelists are here to dissect the latest trends and challenges in the HR world, offering you a front row seat to some thought-provoking conversations. So, buckle up and let the discussion begin. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce our moderator for today's panel discussion, Ms. Malika. She brings over 12 years of invaluable experience in the field of marketing, having previously worked with the Times of India. She joined Fresher Board 5 months ago as the Chief Marketing Officer. We welcome you, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the warm introduction. Good morning. I know you're saying it for the third time, but please, once more for me. Good morning. Thank you. Before we dive into our exciting agenda, I want to introduce myself. My name is Swati Malika, and I'll be your moderator for the day. HR Campus Connect is an exclusive event crafted to foster collaboration and knowledge exchange between the placement officials, students, and esteemed institutions with HR leaders of emerging tech enterprises. By end of this event, you will undoubtedly carry with you a treasury of invaluable wisdom graciously shared by our HR representatives. I would like to give a special thanks to Guru Nanak Institutions and Guru Nanak University for being our venue partner and gift sponsor for the 5th edition of HR Campus Connect. We also extend our gratitude to the First Academy for being our abroad partners and Packet Prep for being our training partners. Internships are highly important for the career development. Today, we have all gathered here to understand the importance of the internships. With real-world experience, skill development, networking opportunities, and career exploration, it helps in enhancing your resume and increases your job prospects. I would request Mr. Sudhir, please speak to us regarding the topic of fresh perspectives, the value of new ideas that interns bring to the organization. Big round of applause, please.
Audible? Hi everyone. Thank you, Fresher Board and Guru Nanak College for hosting us. First thing, very interesting topic. I see very seriousness in the room. It's getting heated up from the last benches. how is it going? How is it going? Not audible. How about the backbenchers? Just to give you a heads up, guys, I was also a backbencher like you, right? And I'm here, sitting here. I think now things are getting different. Okay. Perspective of internship. How many of you wanted to do an internship in a reputed company? Very few. Very few. Okay, good. So what do you want to become? Entrepreneur? Build your own startup? How about now? Not audible.
Is it audible for you, everybody? Yes or no? So let me
Audible? Yes? So, I was talking about how many of you wanted to do an internship with any reputed company. All? Now all? That's good. How many of you wanted to become an entrepreneur or wanted to start your own startups? Quite a good. So, before we get into the more details, I really wanted to talk about audible. So when you talk about internships, right, every company looks for uniqueness in hiring an interns. What is the uniqueness which you need to bring on the table is what you need to figure out. Every company talks about coding, language, programming languages, that's all good. But for you, about after your graduation or getting into graduation, important factor is about your skills. How do you articulate the things? Communication is very important. And the weight of your projection is very important. These are the two areas where you need to really focus on. Apart from this, when we talk about problem statements or becoming a founders or entrepreneurs, how did the Facebook come into the picture? Any idea? Who are the top CEOs of Microsoft or where you know the names? Can anyone give the names? Satya. Okay, good. And? What? Satya, Nadella and? Sundar Pichai? Come on, we all use Google. So where are they from? They are from India. Right, and they are from India. We can actually build beyond what we can do. Only thing is, our Indians have a special flavor where we understand things in deep and we bring solutions to the problems, not only the problems to the problem. So there is a difference between a developer and an engineer, where an engineer will try towards a problem statement or bring a solution, rather than just writing some lines of code and giving it out and going away. I hope I'm clear, right? Guys, am I clear or it's not? Okay, good. Someone is making noise. Now coming back in terms of industry, what industry is expecting or what we have it on the table. A lot of companies are trying to hire freshers and a lot of people are getting interviews. But majority of you are not able to crack it. I'm sorry, not you, but majority of the freshers are not able to crack it. What is the point which freshers are missing? Again, I come back. Communication is something which you really need to focus on. Other point is technical challenges where you try to build a solution towards it, not just solving the problem. Say A plus B is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB, but that's okay. How did you derive it? That's an important aspect of it, right? Now, that's where the solution comes into the picture. Whatever the problem statement you face it, try to find out a solution towards it, not the end goal of it. Right? 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. But how do you add 2 plus 2? Is really important. How do you find a solution? Now, be solution focused. That will really help you to scale the things up and crack the things down. And apart from this, it's also interesting aspect for you guys to focus on is about do some bit of research when you are applying for an any organization. Now that will help you to get an extra edge. I'll tell you a small example. I was hiring freshers in 2005, right? We did a massive drive where we ensured, there is a kind of a pre-level screening which happens before they come in, where they have to come up with a solution towards a problem statement where we send it across. Now, guess what? We received close to 4,500 applications, and on the day of the drive, we received 500 people coming in. 500 people came in for a fresher drive. Interesting aspect is there were 2 people who were standing out where they were not even, I should know that, okay, they have to bring that assessment in. They came back to me and challenged me that, Sudhir, give me half an hour, I'll solve the problem here and then give it to you, if you allow me. I said, fine, let's go ahead. Trust me, you don't believe it, out of all 500, only those 2 people got placed in the company. They cracked all the levels. Now this is what I call it as commitment, and right now they are in a respective architect level in the company which I'm hired for. Now that's called as passion and commitment. The other point which I'm coming up is commitment and continue doing what you're doing and don't leave that aspect of it. That's an important aspect. I hope I'm clear now. Right? Fair enough. Thanks for this opportunity and wish you all the best. Looking forward to see you all. Right? Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those valuable insights. Now, I request Ms. Kavita to please speak up for the future opportunities and how networking, including internships, can lead to job offers, recommendations, and further career opportunities.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? Yes. Louder? Yes. Clear? Yes. Okay. Let me give you an experience. Okay. These days, what happens is post-COVID. Okay. This is basic 3 words that I always use. Am I clear? Because we are virtually connected sometimes. So over here, I see we are physically connected, but I do not see that enthusiasm. Do you agree with me? At least the first benches, do you agree with me? Okay. I need your full attention on me. Okay? So here we are before I start anything. And follow my instructions or follow me. You are here to follow me? Yes. This crowd? When I say this crowd need not be silent. Okay? When I say 1, raise your hand. Here, like this. When I say 2, raise your second hand. By keeping your other hand raised. When I say 3, shake it. Are you with me? I see anybody not doing it, they're going to come and stand here.
I think the people raising their hands than that.
1. That's good, thank you. 2. 1. 3. 2. 1, 2, 3. And stop. Thank you so much. Thanks for your attention. Okay. I guess now you have to be a little silent. Okay, I got you. You are happy. You are attending. Okay. I am coming from a background of data center. Okay. 15 years of experience in a data center. You all are engineering graduates, right? Look up to data centers. Okay, if you are a civil engineer. This organization called Controllers is here, just young, 16 years. It's an India-based organization. The founder of the organization, Sridhar Pinaku Reddy, has made it an India MNC. Okay, we are a monopoly, the data center organizations or data center domain, alright? Here I am presenting you with respect to what the topic says, what is internship, how you can build networking. Okay, so hear me out. When I spoke about this organization, we hire almost 70% of our workforce from colleges. Are you following me? Okay. So when we say we hire 70% of our workforce from colleges, it means that we encourage internship, right? And with an example I want to tell you, like very recently, just a quarter before, 3 months before, we had a massive hiring, L&D team going out, getting the fresh hire from college campuses, giving them internship for a month or two, and then placing them now. And with that, we have already hired 275 people, and they are undergoing a training for 45 days. I hope you understand the meaning of internship now and how useful it is. You're with me on this? I'm still loud and clear, right? Okay, let's come to the topic called networking during internship. There's this very famous motivational speaker and author, okay? His name is Jim Rohn. He has once said, you, it includes me, here, everyone, you are an average of 5 people. Let me repeat. You are an average of 5 people that you spend most of your time with. How many of you agree with me? You will not be in a position to realize this now. No need to agree or disagree. You will realize this at your later stage when you start building your career, a fruitful career, I would say. I repeat, you are an average of 5 people that you spend most of your time with. Right? It matters a lot. It matters because what you know doesn't matter. Who you know matters. And that's how networking is so powerful in these days. You might get your technical certifications. You might get your Java, AI, whatever it could be. But social skills are very important in this era. Not just for your professional growth, but for your personal growth as well. So when we talk about social growth, okay, social skills, it's all about communication, team player, networking, right? And so on. How you behave, how you talk, what you talk, and with who matters a lot. You agree? Again, it has been mellowed down. Don't take it so serious. Okay, you can giggle as well. Alright? So this is where the topic begins. What is networking for you? Do you have an answer? Anybody want to talk about what is networking? Yeah. Go ahead. Share your insights. Connecting with people, okay. Anybody else? Just randomly, it's okay even if you didn't do a mistake.
It's okay, nobody will be judging you if you tell your own answers. What do you think of networking?
She said connecting with people. What else do you mean by networking?
Broadening your perspective.
Broadening perspective, yes. What else?
Meaningful connection.
We need to?
Meaningful connection.
Meaningful connection, okay. Yes. What else? I want you to speak out. This is where I'm judging your social skills as well. Louder, please. Connecting and building up? Chain. Okay, chain. Okay, I heard that. Okay. Great. During your internship, if you follow or if you believe in networking, during your internship, you will meet influential people who will actually shape and become a brand advocate for yourself. Right? If you meet certain people, okay, who are already in your workplace, you're doing an internship under them, you're making a connection with them.
Hello.
You're building a
ఒక 5 minutes
rapport.
ఇట్లా పోయేస్తారా అర్జెంట్
You're going through a channel of or a series of a meaningful insights connection. Definitely it focus of your internship, right? So this is where networking is very important while you do internship. There's this famous person, okay, if anybody knows it, let me know. Okay, let me begin with this. Your network is your net worth. And there are two people, okay, in the world who have actually proven this. One is LinkedIn co-founder. I think you know him. Can anybody know? Can anybody speak out his name? You know LinkedIn is a very powerful source of networking, right? Can you imagine what could have been behind that particular person to build this particular platform to make sure that all of us, including me, including everybody over here, comes in that particular platform and generates their own connect, builds an absolute meaningful and powerful hub of connection? Go back, search. I would not like you to discuss. I really want you to go back and search who that person is. He has made sure that he nurtures his connection and builds his platform, and his net worth has gone up. Only due to networking. Only due to the meaningful connection. Now, you must have heard about Ambani's story, right? Do you know by Ambani? What do you know? Petrol bunk, chai stall and all that, right? Okay. Big fat wedding. Okay. Yes, but how did he arrive at having a big fat wedding? It's a very interesting story about him, okay, which actually inspires me a lot, and this might really trigger your, somewhere in your brain and somewhere in your heart. He was in Yemen, okay, and he was actually working in a petrol station. I'm sure most of you know it. And he was actually living a very below average lifestyle. But he wanted to come out of it. He had a lot of dreams, big dreams, aspirations, a lot of things to achieve. And he knew that by doing this particular work, he will not be able to fulfill his purpose. So what happened is, opposite to his petrol station, there was a 5-star hotel, and he used to make sure that he goes over there, spend half of his salary only to understand what? Only to understand what? What does this 5-star hotel give people who all come there, and what do they talk? This was an important aspect that he really wanted to explore, and he did that. He has gained so much of insight over there, and he built his own empire. And you know, the history is the rest is the history basically, right? So when you build networking in such a place or in such a standard, or the kind of aspiration will pull you over there, you will gain a meaningful insight from those people that you connect with. And that will really, possibly, today you are an intern, tomorrow you might become a CEO with just an idea or with just a small insight. Right? So this is how powerful networking is all about. You might be thinking, this Kavita is just talking just like that. It's just theory. Practically, how do I do it? There are people who are naturally born to network. Right? They're very naturally. They have it in them. But then what about the rest? I am not naturally born like this. I have created myself. I've built it. Right? So I'll come to that. But before that, I want to give you one more example. Okay? We were sitting, all of us, most of us, we were sitting at a conference hall backstage, and we were having a discussion. We were not knowing each other, to be really frank. We are all here, individuals. We were not knowing each other, but we knew that they were all in LinkedIn. We all went through, searched the profile, got to know each other, just to make sure that we agree and we are not making fools of ourselves that we don't know each other. Okay? When we sat there, it was an absolute opportunity for all of us to network. Why I'm telling you this is, your networking ability does not stop only at your internship. It is just the start of your career. You getting my point? Even at this stage, I'm sure even Fresher Board founder will definitely agree with me. Even at his stage, he would still like to network with many more people, making sure that his entrepreneurship is successful. So is what we are. We were talking about everything, reality check, insights that the other person is doing in his or her organization, making sure that if that can be pulled and implemented in my organization or in any other organization. This is a success that anybody can carry. This is a meaningful discussion and conversation that can create success. Right? You're here with me? Are you following me? Or shall we do the same exercise again? No? Or a different exercise? I need some noise. Okay, who's your favorite lecturer? Because I see somewhere I missed out and there is a gap. Who is your favorite lecturer? Okay, any studious student will at least have one favorite lecturer? Louder. No, I did not hear that. Louder. English, ma'am. Somebody said, what? Okay, some people are good. Alright. So I was talking about the importance of your networking, okay, during your internship part, okay, and I'll take not more than 2 more minutes and bore you off, okay, but this is important because you will realize this at your later stage. Okay, I want everybody to follow me over here. I love silence sometimes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So what I was saying is, okay, during your internship, if you get an opportunity, okay, if you get an opportunity to go for an event, an industry event, please do that. If you get an opportunity to proactively help somebody in your capacity, do that. Be available, matters a lot, and take it seriously because this is the only platform that will make you or break you. But I was just going here and there and at last I landed up in a hospital doing some kind of a project. But to be really frank, nowadays you have an ample opportunity. You can showcase your skill sets, make your career over there, not just at one platform but multiple platforms. And to be really frank, I don't know, but I have never gotten it. Thank you so much.
Now I request Mr. Vinay to please join us in linking education with practice and how internships complement academic learning and enhance education outcomes. I request Mr. Vinay sir to please address the audience on linking education with practice, how internships complement academic learning and enhance education outcomes.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Outside weather is so beautiful, right? You might be wondering why we are here. Why can't we chill out over there? But that's on the lighter note. But happy to be back with students. It reminds me of my college days because student life brings a lot of exuberance, a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. If you ask me, I always want to be in the student's life phase only. You all think the same way? No? Yes? But there is a small crux over there. Life is a journey, right? Although student life is so great, so excitement, we have to move on. And you are at the, in a critical juncture of your careers or in your life. From student life, from the engineering life, from the college life, now you are moving to next phase. That is, you could be pursuing your higher education or moving to the corporate world. But that's where we are here to help you, guide you how you can actually navigate the very little negates that you can handle. But before that, I just want to test your skills. I know you're all great with your technology, with your subjects, but I don't want to go over there. Let me do some general knowledge test. Are you all up for the game? Yes. I need everyone say yes. Yes. Wonderful. So we'll divide this on Group A, this is Group B, okay? And whoever wins more, whoever answers more questions, they are the winners. Alright? Okay, this group, where was the latest or the recent? Paris, wonderful. And this group, how many medals India has won? I'm hearing 4, 6, which is correct? Very good, 6. This one. Recently, the whole world came to a standstill because of some incident happened with regard to the technology. What was the issue? What is that? Microsoft is right, but what exactly that technical glitch? I don't want answers from here. Shall I pass on to the Group B? You have given up? Can anyone say? Windows 11i is the issue that happened, but what was the technical glitch is called? Blue screen, not bad. Even they also said that, Microsoft issue. But it's called cloud burst or cloud strike. It's a cloud strike issue that has happened, which is a technical glitch security malware that has impacted all Windows 11i systems or monitors. Okay, wonderful. So you all going good. Now let me get into a little technology. Can this group tell what are the latest 3 trends in the technology field? AI? Cloud? Okay. Sorry? Cloud technology is done. Web technologies. Web technology. Power BI. Wonderful. Very good. Can you tell what are the latest 3 trends of technology? 5G. 5G. Okay. What else? To do. You will walk comfortably when the plywood is laid on the floor? No. Yes. So, few people can be more, can dance, they can walk, they do ramp walk and, walk on the plywood and also on. But let's assume that same plywood is kept in between 2 buildings. That plywood is now is hanging between the 2 buildings. Will you walk so comfortably? Will you walk? Will you do ramp walk? No, right? So what great people does is, even the plywood is on the floor or even the plywood is on between the 2 buildings, they treat the situation scenario same. They will not be stepping back. They will not consider it as a challenge. that's where you all have to bring your A game. So for the corporate world, what it needs is, as Sudhi said, skill sets. Skill sets plays very, very important role. Social skills is what we have highlighted. Beyond technology, the industry is looking at the. So let me ask you one question. How many of you are part of different college clubs in this forum? So what kind of clubs you are having? Wonderful. Very good. So what you can do is when you are part of these clubs, don't please prepare the dashboard. Just don't do the coding and display the dashboard. Go to the internet, do the research. Research is very, very important, and come up with the different patterns, different trends that is required to build the dashboards and throw the solutions, new solutions to them. Then we will be appreciating the kind of value the interns are bringing to the organizations. Then also coming back to the curriculum that you are following, even the institutes, what we can suggest is have a mix of syllabus. One is foundational, which is important because foundation is very, very important. But at the same time, bring the advanced topics as well. Advanced topics helps you to be in the real-time situations. So that is very, very important for the academia, for the institutes to have the blend of both foundational and advanced topics. So coming to the exposure that you should have to be starting your careers with the corporate world is basically, how many are part of Toastmasters clubs? You have Toastmasters club in your college? Have you heard about Toastmasters? Yes? So there's no club? So start doing that. Toastmasters International helps you to improve your competency skills, improve your public speaking skills, improve your communication skills. Communication skills are very, very important role. Though you are very good with the subject, if you don't have the ability to communicate, then that's where you will be losing the game. Okay? So as people, graduates are passing out every year in India, and only 5% of them are getting placed in the corporate world. So you can imagine the kind of competition you are in the situation. So if you try to build those skills, then it helps you a lot. It gives you a lot of confidence, and then you will be successful in pursuing your careers. So with that, this is what I want to say. We should
is my passion. I always try to learn. I don't invest any amount for learning. I always take LinkedIn as a platform and try to do some online courses and try to upgrade myself. So always make an habit of upgrading your skill set. Upgrading your skill set with the latest technologies, because we as an employer always try to fetch talented people who have latest technologies. So am I clear? Are these insights helpful for you all? Okay. About this, I also help the students for counseling. It's not for paid. I mean, this is my passion. In case if you need any counseling, about your career growth and prospects, you can always connect me, Mr.